Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the next series of the Farmers League. It's the first round after the group stage, and yeah, it's actually the Swiss format, the game of the Swiss format, and we do have in this matchup the third and the fourth place facing against each other. And to our surprise, it's third place, Food Please, on the right hand side, playing in red as the Persians. And on the left hand side there's there's Splay playing in the blue as the Chinese. The map is actually Team Islands, so that means that's a water map. And in general I like Chinese, but I think Chinese are much more comfortable on playing on Arabia, not on water maps, because they start with less wood and Persians start with extra wood, extra resources. So I think Food Please should definitely have the advantage in the early game, having a much smoother economy and a much more easier development of his economy. On the other side, Flavors is just now going to the lumber camp, and Food Please has already 3 villages on wood. And the Chinese start with 3 more villages, but on water maps you can see there's definitely 0 advantage for Splay here. He is 1 village behind. He will be later on dock placement, now bringing in his first war, and yeah, I think I don't see any chance for Splay in this matchup, because Persians are very strong water assist. Good ball roll here from Splay, but I really don't understand the Sith picking from Splay in the first round here, because he's just giving his opponent the advantage. And if you look at the resources of the group stage, then you can see that Food Please is definitely at the moment the favorite. And yeah, Food Please has the boat already up, already 1 fishing ship in the queue, could spend his wood for the next one. And yes, Blazer is just behind. He has 1 minute and 14 seconds of island townsend time. I think he had over 50 seconds with the Chinese start, and he did go for loom, so yeah, very questionable here. I think third players should manage it with underneath 30 seconds of island townsend time, so that means they have 2 villages more than their opponents. Yeah, but in this game, Splay is from the beginning on behind, just behind Food Please, comfortably pushing in the deer. And if we have a look on the draft of the 2 players, we can see that Splay has chosen Team Islands in Arena, and Food Please is going for Amazon Tunnel and El Dorado. So very interesting map picks. I think we have sparely seen Team Islands here. Yeah, not a good dealer for Food Please here. It's a disaster. But as we all know, Food Please is not the macro player. He's maybe not the micro player. He has just a lot of experience and sense for the important fights, how to punish small mistakes from your opponents, and he's a very aggressive player. On the other side, Splay I would say could be the strongest player of all, but he's just missing his practice time. So I think in recent weeks he has often gone training with Gummi Grün on Daddy's Tuesday. Now I hope to see some results here. Yeah, as you can see, the game just crashed and we have a restart. And yeah, let's see you there. welcome back now to the first game of this round. Just right there to see Splay got housed. He has only 3 fishing ships on the other side. Foodfleet has already 5, and now he's going for a transport. So he definitely wants to punish his opponent with some land aggression. And as I mentioned, the strength of Foodfleet, or one of his strengths, is of course his aggressive playstyle. He has a good macro behind, a back dock with safe fishing ships. I think it would take Slavers a long time to kill the fish, because he has to go all around with the islands. And on the other side, Slavers hasn't addressed dock, so he definitely wants to go for some water play with this dock placement. And Slavers has 13 on wood, now building a house, finally building a house, so he was housed there for ages. I'm just looking at the statistics. So Splaybuster, I think, got in the first part of this game over a minute of idle townsend time, and now idled 35 seconds. And yeah, that's exactly why he's 3 villages behind. He has only 3 fishing ships, and both have the same villager number. And yeah, but Foodfleet has just a much smoother and better economy. Now he's scouting with the transport. I'm wondering if he's sending villages forward. Yes, he is. He is on stone. So maybe we finally could see some tower aggression again. Because towers were not quite strongly, so on ranked ladder on tournament games we barely see some tower aggression. But I think Foodfleet at the moment feels very comfortably in playing Age of Empires, and he just decides to attack with the Persian Tower Rush. Now, he has a lot of resources. Maybe he went up. I think he could have gone up way earlier to get more aggression. Splaybuster, I think, should see. He should see. Yeah, he sees the transport and immediately sees the villagers. And yeah, he pushed back the villager. Now Foodfleet is going for the barracks, and yeah, that I don't like it. So Foodfleet could have gone for a barracks back behind in his base, and then could immediately place some stable or archery range and get aggression. And Splaybuster now has the time to react, because he's going for his own barracks. He's just looking, okay, what his Foodfleet going for. This villager here is stuck, so he has to delete the palisade wall. And yeah, let's see if Foodfleet is losing the village, or if he is able to save two big villages. I don't think he will save anyone. And, oh my god, that's disastrous. Foodfleet is already losing all the HP on the militia, so the militia will do nothing, and Splaybuster is going for the correct answer in this situation. It's the archery range. There's a lot of gold. He has no villagers on stone. And now Splaybuster sniped the first militia, which is great. And yeah, Foodfleet, does he have a dock? No, he has no forward dock. That means in long term, Splaybuster should be able to win the water. Foodfleet is producing more fire gullies. There's the tower, but the tower is already damaged quite heavily. And yes, Splaybuster is sending more villagers to battle down the tower. But I don't think the tower is very important here. Maybe it could get punished by placing a second tower and denying the gold. But on the other side, Splaybuster has 2 back golds. So I think the investment of Foodfleet is just bigger than Splaybuster if he not idles 5 villagers to oh, and now the men-at-arms are out, and that's disastrous for Splaybuster. Already the first villager is going down. Is he able to save them? That's a question. He has 3 archers now coming out. So quick walls, but he walls out the villagers. Okay, what's happening here? A lot of lag going on. Just try one more villager is gone, and that means an eco KD from 3 to 2 for our red player Food Please. And what are these fire gullies doing? Just attack the fish? So that's, I think Mem would have played the Titanic. Yeah, nice macro by Food Please there. Oh, okay, killing one man at arms, losing one archer. Yeah, I think you should be able to not lose any archer against man at arms, because the archers are faster, and yeah, it's just bad if you lose archers against man at arms. Now Food Please is up to Castle Age. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Timing makes Food Please really strong. He didn't invest as many in the water as Splay did, and that means he has a lot of resources left to go up to Castle Age. He had the better starting economy, and now he's just going for knights and the expected tower on the gold. But that should not be a problem at all for Splay. Now finally killing this fire gully and killing the fish. But I think Food Please could come back on water with the timing advantage. And Splay is going for fletching. And I hate that. He should know on the score that Food Please is up to Castle Age. He will see it in 10 seconds, and with fletching he just denies all his Castle Age time, because all the food now is gone. He has only 6 on food. That means 6 villagers on food you need for producing villagers. And what's that? It's just a laggy game. Yes, and that means that Splay is dead. He's just dying now to Night Siege. Maybe some monastery here from Food Please as well. And Splay is nowhere near Castle Age. He has no market, now rushing the market, but it's just too late. And he didn't even kill the fishing ships. That means Food Please could just run them over to the front area, going for the fire gully upgrade, and then the game is in his hands. But Splay now selling his soul to click up to Castle Age. He will be up in 2.5 minutes, and already one Scorpion out, so that means, yeah, he will have a very hard time to defend here, and he needs something else as archers or crossbowmen to defend against the siege push, because now finally Mangonel is out, and is the dog going down? I think so. Food Please has no chance there to defend, but he has the front area and that working fishing ship, and this is huge. Splay has a lot of idle town center, but as well has Food Please with over 2 minutes. And where is Food Please pressuring with his Mangonel? It's just in creation. Splay did a nice job by walling off this side here, and on the other side it's a very far distance to come up, and that's exactly the time he needs to get to Castle Age. And yeah, now Food Please is just running with his fire gullies, because oh no, he did actually save the dog, because he burned another fire gully, and Splay did not micro at all. And now Splay finally reached Castle Age, going for defensive siege and for the armor for cavalry. Now Food Please is going for the monastery. A little bit weird place there, directly next to the tower of Splay, but okay. And now Food Please finally is going for the water upgrade, while Splay is going for Bodkin. I don't know exactly why Bodkin, because he has only 4 archers. He did go for the armor upgrade for cavalry, so why do you go for Bodkin? Maybe for the tower, but yeah, to slow down the push, but he has no extra town centers, and Poop is now rushing the next town center. I like that because he sees, okay, it's hard to do some damage against Splaybuzzer, but he thinks he has denied Splaybuzzer and a long time and now can pull ahead in economy. I don't like this economy, but okay, maybe Fooplease and I do have some different opinion of world economy. But okay, he's old enough to do whatever he wants, and if he wants 19 villages, 20 villages on gold and only 3 on farms with the Persians, 3 on food, sorry, and I think these are 3 fishing ships, so 0 farms for Hooplease, then yeah, he should do what he wants. Now losing the first ram, I think. Now the mangonel back. Oh, nice shot there by Hooplease. Can he save the mangonel? He repairs it. Nicely done there, and I think Splaybuzzer got a 1-for-1 trade, but in general Splaybuzzer lost 2 mangonels against 1. And yeah, that's never good, especially when his opponent has 2 town centers and just uses the time to pull ahead in economy. Splaybuzzer has nothing in the meanwhile at the water, on the water, because Fooplease just beat him with the fire gully upgrade. And now defensive castle finally is coming, defending the stone and the non-board economy. So at least he's safe, but Splaybuzzer definitely should think about, okay, how can I punish my opponent? How can I do some damage? Maybe send up some knights over to the base of Fooplease. And yeah, Fooplease just buying food for gold. That's what I mentioned with, yeah, his economy is a disaster. Just shift half of the villages there onto wood and then send them to farms. You have 300 wood in the bank, so just transfer your food your wood to food. That's much better than just buying it with the market. At least if you're not the Saracens. I think this will lose. This relic there. And Splaybuzzer finally going for the second town center, but that's huge for Fooplease. Fooplease is finding the exposed stone villages. Yeah, I think it was a little bit ballsy of Splaybuzzer to have them out there the long time, because this stone is completely secured with the castle and even the tower. Tower with 4 archers. Now stone walls are coming in. I think Splaybuzzer needs some own monks to go for the knights. Oh, nice shot there, but he did not get the 2 monks. And now he's going for the Chukanus. Chukanus are strong, but yeah, I think they struggle with siege. Oh, nice mangonel shot again. He's going for the monks. Quite not killing a single monk, but now I think the Chukanus and the knight. The knight is a little bit ballsy, but there's no reaction of Fooplease. So Splaybuzzer has stabilized, but Fooplease now has 2 town centers. Maybe he has 1 town center because he's only producing out of 1. But he has a huge villager advantage. But I think, okay, nice knight raids here from Fooplease. And I think this game is going to Imperial because Fooplease now idles on purpose to click up, and he now has the resources. Pretty well done here. Which is in town center? No, this is in town center. And he has 0 villagers in the queue, so I think he has not selected the second town center at all, and I don't think he has created a single villager out there. So complete useless town center. But of course Splaybuzzer is nowhere near Imperial, and I think when Fooplease reaches Imp, Splaybuzzer could call it, because there's nothing he could do. Yeah, that's 40 castle with 6 villages, but there's a tower. but no reaction, and the knights are in. Ah, and that's disaster. So Footbridge, that's a Dow castle, and Footbridge has no more forward villagers. No, he has 3 more, but they are still in a transport ship, so maybe it would have been better to send them villages with the others. Now Splaybot is repairing the mangonite, and the knight is killing the tower, so yeah, of course, when you go up to Imp and you're planning on a forward castle, and then it's basically GG. You have to get the forward castle up. And if you place the castle there and with 6 villages, then you're gonna have problems. Maybe that gives Splaybot some time to come back, because now the will count is quite even. Of course, 2.5 minutes in time. But the game is not over yet. Footbridge is going for the infantry line. Yeah, Persians do have quite strong infantry. I don't even know there. So I think I never played Persians. You can't see there. No, their infantry is not good. It's pretty bad. So I'm wondering there a little bit. Maybe he wants to go halberdiers, but there are 2 canoes on the field and some archers from Splaybot. So very weird playstyle. And yeah, I'm just wondering now. Finally, the stables are coming and the archers are denying the stables. And yeah, Footbridge is struggling a lot here, and I have to say I'm quite confused about the playstyle and the sloppy game of Footbridge, because he has just always discussing, oh, he will win the Farmers League. Oh, you can laugh about that. That's a disaster what he's pulling off here. Of course he has the advantage. I don't like the archer armor. I think Splaybot should go up to Imp. But that's a disaster now. Okay, Cavalier is coming up for Footbridge, and yeah, how to stop that with 2 canoes, some Steel Age archers, some knights and 2 camels. So you wonder, Splaybot is playing as DAI, some stuff of every unit, some mangonel here. Now Footbridge is going for the university. He's now seeding more farms, and he's finally producing more villages out of 2 town centers. So well done here. Yeah, I think once the Cavaliers are out, Splaybot will have 0 chance to defend them, because just the Imp unit against Castle Age units. Now Footbridge is going for chemistry, so he definitely wants to have some forward bomber cannons. Oh, just got some call. Of course, laming from Footbridge here. And now the Cavaliers are out, and they have the mobility advantage. Some more stables and maybe some forward siege workshop here. And Splaybot is still nowhere near Imperial, and that means in the long term he will just have 0 chance to defend against the push, and yeah, it's just dying very slowly. There was not a single attack on Footbridge Island. So he has nothing there, just sent with 1 transport ship, one knight, 1 camel, whatever he wants. Camel maybe is not the best choice in killing of villagers, but then Footbridge has to react, has to spend more resources on defending, and then you can stop the push of Footbridge. But there it's just hard for him to defend. He has all the time the less villager amount. And now next castle coming here, but once Footbridge is able to produce some bomber cannons, I think it's basically over. But Splay has a good army, and you have to think about that. Bupti's army is still on the water as well with these fire ships. So that means Splay has in total 10 ship canoes, 6 camels, 7 camels now, 4 archers, 2 scouts and 2 knights. And now I think that's a bad trade downhill. Nice scorpion shots here, even with the fire. Just shoot, no! Ah. And yeah, of course, Fuki's still fighting on the water, just building up an army to push. Yeah, but that's a very boring game at the moment. I think we could talk about the Civ those players picked or drafted. So, at first, the banned maps by Herakas 2 are Arabia, Habub and Nomad, and I think that are 2 of the favorite maps of both players. There with Arabia and Nomad, and the banned Civs by the players were Portuguese and Turks by Splaybazer and Byzantines and Franks by Greece. And yes, Splaybazer now has the Chinese, the Hindustanis, the Romans, the Sicilians and the Spanish. And Footblis has the Italians, the Persians, the Goths, the Celts and the Bulgarians. Yeah, it's just an interesting Civ pick, I think, especially with the Goth and the Celts for Footblis, but the Romans and the Sicilians for Splaybazer are very interesting too. Yeah. And now we can see some more stone walls by Splaybazer. He just gets cornered and cornered even more, and now archery range is coming in. So what is he planning now? Finally the first bomber cannon is out. But Splaybazer is just doing nothing. Zero attacks the whole game on Poopy's Island. And that's what's costing him the game. Because he's constantly down in villagers, he's always in defense, never got the attack advantage. Yeah, and that's just pretty bad. Yeah, I think we could even speed up a little bit here. Poopy is now going for some economy upgrades. He has already a hand card, and Splaybazer finally is up to Imp. Now going for ballistics. Oh, that hurts. This economy upgrade is pretty solid. Now finally going for bloodlines for his cameras. And yeah, I think there's nothing he could do. I mean, Chinese do have strong cameras. And the flexibility of the Civ is just great. But Fukris has now 29 cavaliers. Oh, that's huge. If now Fukris, of course, is able to save his most expensive unit in the game, the bomber cannons. Maybe the most broken unit as well, because the range, the damage to buildings, and the mobility is great. And look at the resources of Fukris, so you just could just spam cavaliers at this point, or oh, he's going for the Seva, the unique upgrade, not unit, the unique upgrade of the Persians, even stronger than Paladin. Yeah, with this food count, he should even consider about raiding his opponent to death with the Lykev or upgraded Lykev. Now camel sniping the siege, and yeah, but the camels just do have a pretty bad attack rate against the siege, and yeah, Splaybazer should just retreat, because he definitely needs Imperial camels or elite camels to fight the Savars, and now the game is over. He will lose both castles, and once the castles are gone, the economy is gone. Fupis is just playing it very safe. Yeah. Not sure what I should think about this playstyle of Footbreeze. Now finally, I think the Chikunis are not even bad against the bomber cannons. Footbreeze almost lost all the bomber cannons, but this still are normal Chikunis. And now Footbreeze could just die. Even going for treats for a better market price. Yeah, he has 27 hours in the queue and he's still a lot of resources left, and he's just overwhelming Splaybuster here in this game. I think Splaybuster was way too passive in this game, which at the end cost him the game, and Footbreeze got early advantage with a very questionable Civ pick of Splaybuster and never let the game out of his hands. And now Splaybuster is calling the GG, and let's have a look at the statistics. You can see it here. You have the Chinese. Splaybuster has got the Chinese, and he is just from the beginning on the downfall. I think we're starting at 24 wills, so at the beginning he was behind with the Chinese against Persians, and that's never what you want playing as the Chinese, because your main bonus is your economy. So very interesting game. I think Gummy Bear casted game 2 and game 3, and we will see us on game 4. So let's see you there. Welcome back.